Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive.
Yeah.
You always tell me you like those stories uh, that really expose those dark realities of society.
Yeah.
So get ready, because we're going deep into a film called Sector 36.
Ooh.
And this is going to stay with you for a while.
Oh.
So Sector 36.
Yeah.
This is Indian crime cinema.
Okay.
And it's actually based on the Noida serial murders back in 2006.
Oh, wow.
I know you're really interested in social justice and the way these things play out in the real world.
Definitely.
I think you're going to find this one particularly disturbing and fascinating all at the same time.
Okay. I'm ready.
So,
Let's do it.
okay, so what struck me right away about this film is just how brutally honest it is. It doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Yeah.
It shows the crimes, the corruption, the apathy that allowed all this to happen.
It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
No, it's not. It's really intense.
Right.
But critics are saying that the performances are phenomenal.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, just stellar.
Yeah, and specifically Vikrant Massey and Deepak Dobriyal.
Oh, yeah. What really grabbed you about their characters?
Well, both actors are just incredible in this. Vikrant Massey plays this character, Prem Singh, and he's the serial killer.
Okay.
And Massey brings this really kind of eerie calmness to this role.
Really?
Yeah, it's unnerving because it contrasts so sharply with just the horrific nature of his crimes. But what's fascinating, and the writers did such a good job with this, is that they delve into his backstory. You actually learn about Prem Singh's past. You learn about the abuse, the neglect that he suffered. And it doesn't excuse anything that he did.
Right.
But it really adds this extra layer to the whole story, to the conversation about, what creates a monster.
So it's not just like a clear-cut good guy, bad guy kind of thing?
No, not at all. It's a lot more nuanced than that.
Okay, interesting. And what about Deepak Dobriyal's character?
Oh, he's fantastic. He plays S.I. Pandey.
Yeah.
And he's a police officer. And at first you think, oh, he's part of this corrupt system. He's one of the bad guys.
But as the case unfolds, he goes through this incredible transformation. He really starts to push for justice, and it really makes you question, can anyone be redeemed? Is anybody truly beyond redemption?
I love those kinds of character arcs. I'm always really fascinated by that kind of development.
Yeah.
Was there something specific that happened that flipped a switch for him, or was it more of a gradual realization?
Well, there's this really powerful scene where Pandey actually visits the victims' families.
Oh, boy.
And he sees their grief, he sees their desperation firsthand, and then he sees how his superiors are just totally indifferent to these people suffering. And I think that is a real turning point for him. That moment where he realizes, you know what, I'm on the wrong side here.
Yeah.
I need to do something.
So that idea of social hierarchies and how they impact the pursuit of justice, that seems to be a major theme.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is something that you are very passionate about. And it's very, very clear in the film that the families' pleas their suffering is just ignored because of their socioeconomic background. And the people in power, they just turn a blind eye.
It's scary how much that mirrors reality sometimes.
It really is.
And it sounds like the filmmakers really did their research.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, they took this real-life, horrific event and turned it into something even more, I don't know, thought-provoking.
Yeah, definitely, and unsettling.
So you said this film is pretty intense and, not for the faint of heart, but would you say it's like a well-made film?
Absolutely. I mean, it's very well made.
Like, technically speaking?
Yes. I mean, the direction and the writing are all top-notch. Aditya Nimbalkar, the director, and Bodhai and Roy Choudhury, the writer, they really crafted a narrative that keeps you on the edge of your seat, but it also makes you think. It's not just empty thrills.
Right, so there's some substance to it.
Yeah.
What about the things like the music and the cinematography?
Oh, they're both incredible. So Arab Goswami did the cinematography, and it's very stark. It's often very claustrophobic. It kind of mirrors that sense of entrapment that a lot of the characters are feeling.
Okay.
And then the music, it's by OAFF and Kitan Soda, and it's brilliant. It really underscores the tension, the fear, the desperation that permeates the entire film.
It sounds like they used every element of filmmaking to really get that message across.
Yeah, it's all very deliberate and effective.
Okay, so we've talked about these powerhouse performances. We talked about the way it shot, the music.
Yeah.
But the core of it is this horrific, true story.
Mm-hmm.
The Noida serial murders. Does knowing it's based on a true story, does that change how you view the film?
Absolutely. It makes the film's message so much more urgent and so much more impactful because you realize this isn't just some fictional story. This is something that actually happened.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder, like how much we've learned from these tragedies as a society. So, Sector 36, uses this crime thriller genre, but it's really a commentary on some very real, very disturbing issues in our world.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's not an easy watch.
It's not.
But it's definitely one that'll stick with you.
It will.
We highly recommend checking it out.
Yeah.
And let us know what you think. We always love hearing from our listeners.
Absolutely. Let's keep that conversation going.
Until next time, happy deep diving.